Hi there, I'm Lillian Larty, wellness coach and de-stress practitioner. Okay, so I have been asked what is the difference between the pause and breathe sessions and the pause and breathe de-stress classes. So I thought I'd come onto it and do a video, do a live and explain so that I'm not explaining myself all the time. So I've got my notes beside me, so if you see me look away, that's what I'm looking at. So let's get on with it. So basically the pause and breathe method is to help mainly professionals, small business owners, entrepreneurs, freelancers, self-employed people to reduce stress, avoid burnout, feel calm, balanced and energized. Now, the 20-minute free sessions that I do quite regularly every week is now going down to bi-weekly, and it will reduce even more when I start to teach the de-stress classes. Those are just 20-minute tasters of quick stress relief, and those take place online and sometimes they take place in person at particular events. So these are just short-term bursts of relief to help you de-stress and to help you regain some form of balance in the short term. Now, with the pause and breathe sessions as well, they're general in terms of the topics. So I don't go specifically or deeply on certain topics like anxiety, breathlessness, sleeplessness. I don't go deep into them. I just give little tasters of solutions that can help you to get by. And also the type of relief that the pause and breathe sessions give deal mainly with what we call current stress, so the stress that you're dealing with in the moment. It doesn't deal with other types of stress, because there are various types of stresses and stressors, which I go into in the de-stress classes. And also the pause and breathe sessions are, they're just generalized. So I mix and match them depending upon what I see going on with my clients or I hear going on in the world at large. But the de-stress classes are more specific, and I'm going to go through the differences to those now. So the pause and breathe sessions take place online. The pause and breathe de-stress classes take place online as well. Now these are 45-minute classes and they are weekly. The pause and breathe sessions, like I said, they're cutting down to bi-weekly. They're going to cut down even more. They're going to become more occasionally run online whilst I teach the de-stress classes. So the pause and breathe de-stress classes are 45-minute sessions. These are particular classes and they will run weekly for a period of time, currently for 10 weeks. Now this is to help you actually implement the solutions, the techniques and the tools that we'll be going through week by week in the classes. Now we don't have that opportunity when we do the pause and breathe. We come on a pause and breathe, we gather together, do our techniques and then we go away. With the pause and breathe de-stress classes, we actually are holding ourselves together in a 10-week container. And as well as showing up online each week, we'll also have a private pause and breathe online space where we can communicate during the week in between the classes, where you'll have access to more tools, more techniques, more solutions. You'll get a de-stress toolkit, which helps you to navigate through the stresses that you may come across, as well as give you more ideas for ways that you can generate more calm, generate more relaxation, have more balance, energize throughout your days. And also, because we're going to be part of like what I call a hub, a pause and breathe hub space, we can communicate with each other outside of the classes and also hold each other accountable. So anything that you're struggling with in terms of a technique or a solution, or you want more ideas, we can hold each other accountable. Maybe, you know, you're like, oh my goodness, you know, this happened, and, you know, someone could offer you a solution and say, hey, I tried this, why don't you try that? And that's the beauty of the de-stress classes, because we're all going to be helping each other as we go along throughout the 10 weeks and in between the classes. We don't get to do that during when I do the pause and breathe session. So that's a difference there. And also we'll be focused on the physiological and the psychological symptoms of stress. Symptoms such as digestive issues, heart issues, chest pains, headaches, muscle tension, anxiety, overwhelm, sleeplessness, insomnia, all sorts of symptoms that you get as part of being chronically stressed. We will be able to go deeper on those and actually look at the root causes of those and start to reduce those symptoms. Again, we don't do that on the pause and breathe sessions, but we will be focused more on that in the de-stress classes. And in case you don't know, and most of you are familiar now with my experience of stress related symptoms of burnout and the health stress related crisis that I suffered with in 2018 that admitted me to hospital, I can speak to you from a deeper area of experience about the symptoms. Whereas in the pause and breathe sessions, I don't have that space, I don't have that time or that capacity to be able to do that. So we'll be able to have that space and time to do that in the classes. Also with the classes, you'll get the health and well-being and mindset coaching around stress. Again, I don't have the space or the time to do that on the sessions, but in the de-stress classes and in the pause and breathe hub, you'll be getting some assistance with the mindset and the health and well-being around stress and how to manage that day to day. The De-Stress Toolkit will have a range of techniques and strategies that you can practice outside of the classes, and it will help you to embody the solutions as well. The classes are the space where we actually get to practice those solutions. So outside of the classes, I will share the toolkits or the techniques that we'll be covering for the following week. And in the classes itself, we'll be actually practicing the techniques and the solutions and embodying them as well. And then after that, that's when you get to practice it in your everyday life, and we hold each other accountable. The De-Stress Toolkits also contain solutions and techniques that will help you with the area of calm, tranquility, balance, energy, how to balance your energy, work-life balance issues, as well as creating more spaciousness in your life and at work as well. And also sleep as well, because this is coming up a lot. When I speak with people, they're having problems with sleep, insomnia, anxiety. I will be sharing lots and lots of solutions and techniques around those issues as well. I've mentioned about the private pause and breathe online space, which I like to call it a hub, because it's going to be like a safe space for us, for the class members. And also it's an area where you can share openly your concerns, share openly what's working for you, and also a space for you to ask your questions and also to track your progress with each other, hold each other accountable, because after the pause and breathe sessions, we all go away, we all go back to our lives and do our thing. But with the de-stress classes, we actually will be staying together in that hub space and sharing with each other, hey, this worked for me, have you tried this? Or this is not working well for me, is there something I'm not getting? And we can go through that. And it's such an exciting thing to be part of as well. also with the de-stress classes, it helps to reduce, remember I mentioned before about the pause and breathe sessions, we deal with the current stress. But with the de-stress classes, we're not only dealing with the current stress, the stress that you have at the time, we're also dealing with what we call residual stress and past stress. This is dormant stress, stress that lies dormant in your body. And if it's not dealt with over time, over the long term, it will create disease like strokes, like heart attacks, diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol problems, all these type of diseases, psychological disorders. So it's best that we get a hold of the stress, we deal with it and start to move and shift our bodies and minds into the place of calm, balance, rest, relaxation, calm energy, etc. So helping us to navigate what the residual and the dormant and the past stresses that we're holding on to. The de-stress classes will help us to bring that up, out and away, out of our minds and our bodies, and also equip our minds and bodies to efficiently deal with stress as well, which again, we don't have the capacity to do in the pause and breathe sessions. The de-stress classes also helps you to cope better with stressful situations, as well as helping us to be focused on taking care of our health and well-being during seasons. So at this time, taking care of our health and well-being during the time of autumn and winter, where this is the time I hear a lot from my clients, like my new clients that come on board to work with me, that they're suffering with the winter blues, seasonal affective disorder. They're suffering with, the longer nights, the shorter days. They're feeling the effects of the cold winter, the digestive issues that they get at this time of the year. Their immune system, catching all those bugs and the winter bugs and the flus. And this is what we're going to be focused on during these 10 weeks. We start the pause and breathe de-stress classes in a few weeks' time. And now is a good time to be able to be taking care of your health and well-being through the techniques that I will be sharing to help you navigate through the seasons and through the autumn, winter, and be healthy and be well, and in a better mind and body space to deal with stress as well, because there's nothing worse than feeling unwell, suffering with the winter blues. Your immune system is low and dealing with stressful events as well. We're going to help your body and your mind to be more resilient at a higher level, and just to enjoy better health as well. I used to suffer with seasonal affective disorder. Oh, the moods, everything. But since practicing pause and breathe and some of the tools that I will help and teach you with, seasonal affective disorder doesn't even get a look in my space at all. So that is one of the hugest benefits that we've been focused on. And I'd like to end with this and say there is no quick fix to de-stressing yourself. There's no quick fix to managing stress. Managing stress takes time. It's about us developing the ability to manage the stress, to reduce the stress symptoms, to acquire resilience, and to feel more calm, relaxed, balanced, and energized for the long term, not for the short term. And I picture it like this. I give you this analogy. It's like acquiring a new outfit. We can go to the shops and we can window shop. We can look around and look in each of the shops and say, oh my goodness, I love that outfit. And we can keep going back to that particular shop every day and just saying, oh, I love that outfit. I love that outfit. I love that outfit. It will look great on me. And oh, isn't it fantastic? We can take our friends as well and say, hey, come and look at this outfit. Isn't it brilliant? And we can keep doing that every day. But what's the point in doing that? We're not wearing the outfit. We might feel great looking at that outfit, but why don't we take it one step further and actually go into the shop and try the outfit on? What does it look like on me? we stand in the mirror and we can look and we say, oh my goodness, this outfit looks really, really good. It looks fantastic. It feels great. But then we put it back on the shelf and we say, okay, I'm going to go. And then I'll come back the next day and I'll try it on. And I'll go and I'll try it on. The shop assistant will be looking at you like, is this woman, there's something wrong here. And that's what we tend to do with managing our stress. We look for the short-term quick fix. You know, oh, I'll just do this just to feel great for now. And then we face the same stresses again. We keep facing them, we keep facing them, we keep doing a short-term quick fix. And it's like we're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But we're not actually resolving the stresses itself. So why not take it one step further with the analogy of the outfit? And actually, we look at it in the shop window. We go into the shop. We try on the outfit. Yes, it looks great. It feels wonderful. I'm going to purchase it because this is what's going to work for me. And then we can enjoy that every day. It's the same with the pause and breathe de-stress classes. Instead of us just doing the short term quick fix, why not commit to resolving your stresses and the stress symptoms and being in that place of feeling calm, relaxed, energized and balanced for the long term. It is possible. I am living evidence of that. My clients are living evidence of that. We're living proof and evidence of that you can feel calm, relaxed, balanced and energized for the long term. And when you create that foundation in your life, in your health, in your well-being, stresses will just come and bounce off you. They'll come and bounce off you because you will have that level of resilience that is working for you for the long term and not for the short term. Anyway, I hope that covers the difference between the pause and breathe sessions and the pause and breathe de-stress classes. If you've got any more questions or you've got any questions, do send me a direct message or put them in the comments below this or around this video and I'll be happy to answer them. So I look forward to seeing you at the pause and breathe de-stress classes. Take care.